Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and there's a hater, freaking hater. Anyway, this is going to be my review for sorry, there was a piece of food stuck on my tooth and I was trying to get it. Anyway, this is going to be my review for the world's finest assassin, gets reincarnated into another world as an aristocrat, episode 2. Freaking mouthful of a title. Why are they going to make the title so long like that? Anyway, essentially it shows him getting all that stuff I mentioned in episode 1, his skills and everything, and showing him being born. Not the details, but just being a dark screen and then a light popping up with him coming out. And he's adorable for a baby born to a family of assassins. And apparently he had, I'm guessing, an older sister named Ruth, who they had trained as an assassin, and she died, I'm assuming. And thus, essentially, he's going to, train him to be an assassin, but not do it the same way that he did with her, because apparently he doesn't want to lose another child. Okay? And I don't know how he made it, but he made apparently a pressure cooker. And it's good that he's actually got his previous memories, because he knows how to cook. He had to learn how to cook for an assassin job to play as the chef, I guess, and poison the food. And yeah, this is definitely an interesting show so far. And his father has been teaching him medical stuff, because apparently his family are assassins, but they're assassins for the kingdom. They work with the royal family and decide, what must be done, or who needs to die, if it's a good enough if it's for the betterment of the kingdom, essentially. And his father apparently decides that it's a good enough time to give him the family eyes, which will not only increase his, being able to see a lot farther away, but, increase his make his depth perception better, or stuff like that, and also be able to see someone's mana flow, essentially. And I kind of related to him when he was recovering, because I know this house layout well enough that even with my eyes closed, I could still figure out where I'm going. I just had to hold my hands out so I don't walk into any walls, essentially. And make sure there's nothing on the floor, because I can't see, and I just don't want to step on any toys. So yeah, I could relate to that. And I found it hilarious that his mother wanted him to dress up as a girl. Poor guy, didn't need that. Anyway, they finally get him a magic tutor, because he's got an affinity for spells, essentially, but he has no way of learning. So they bring in someone who is a child themselves. So yeah, this is definitely going to be an interesting show, and with that spellweaver skill of his, he can create new spells, which could be very, very good, or go very badly, depending on who sees the spells. Because if he makes something, like he does make a spell at some point to make gold, and if the wrong person found out about that spell, they could try and get the spell for themselves and create gold, which makes me wonder where does the gold come from? Does it just appear out of thin air? Does it come from a mine and is teleported to you? I'm assuming it comes out of thin air, in which case it wouldn't really hurt anybody having that spell. It wouldn't like technically break the economy. Maybe. Let me know your thoughts on that. But anyway, that's one thing they do in the next episode. But I am curious as to how this show is going to go, because I'm assuming they're not going to kill the hero at the end of the season. That's too early. I imagine that's going to be something that's going to be like season 3, 4, maybe even 5, depending on how much material they have. Anyway, I will see everybody next time.